Hi, it's me again in the Blue Cafe in the second episode. Well, it's the second episode in the same day, and that's because I still have time. So, I'm gonna give you an introduction about ethics. Well, this term I studied ethics course by Professor Sharif. Professor Sharif was uh, the leader of Risala organization. He was the one who encouraged, implanted the idea of making this organization in the students' minds, and he was successful in this thing. So I was greatly affected by him. Well, well, I changed my mind. I'll not talk about. I will not give an introduction about ethics. I'm gonna give you. Uh, I'll tell you what. Professor Sharif gave us an assignment, or he will give us. But I heard that last year he gave a project, a summer project, which was choosing from three projects. First project is teaching how to use the computer to the deaf and dumb. Well, it's kinda interesting, but it's kinda tiring too. There is no. That's hard to to communicate with people. You are not talking to by their language, and you can't understand them, and they can't understand you. So it might strengthen uh, the communication skills. Well, in the other hand, you are also benefiting these uh, deaf and dumb guys. Well, it has a great benefit. You're dealing with people you never tried to deal with before. You're trying to understand how they communicate, to try to communicate with them and well, give them the information you want to give. There is, well, that's kind of not easy. Well, the other project I can choose is selling clothes to as a fundraising for the Ursula organization. Okay, it seems simple, but you know what? Uh, Bargaining is the main problem. You say it's 50 pounds, and they say no, I'll buy it with 5 pounds. Well, I don't know what would I do if I faced that kind of people. Maybe I'll get furious. Maybe I'll get mad. Maybe I will throw him with this thing. So it's kinda helping in a way or another. I will try to control myself. It helps me to control my not get furious this easy. Okay. Well, it helps me to deal with people while being under pressure and not showing this pressure. Well, this is another benefit. Besides, it helps you to communicate with people and and to communicate with people and have a different opinion and listen to their own opinion. Well, difference in opinions doesn't make you mad with people. It's not a good reason to get mad with people. Okay, that's the second assignment. The third project is about harassment. Well, some girls might walk in streets and some guys say, "Hey, cutie." I don't know what's that in English, but I guess it's sexual harassment, you know? Teasing girls while walking in the streets. this is not cute, you know, but it's kinda coming like it's appearing in Egypt. This bad habit, this bad attitude, and that's kinda teasing for guys and girls, you know, guys that you are not feeling safe that your sister is safe in the street, and if you're a girl you would get harassed. That's not cute, you know. Well, it's not cute for most of the girls, while other girls like this. I don't know. Maybe they are. I'm beat. Or whatever. So, I gotta choose from these projects. Well, I'm going on. Well, I'm making the third one. I'm I'm kind of making a survey about this, asking the girls whose mistake is this? Is it the girl's mistake or the guy's mistake? Maybe the girl is wearing something that makes guys well make sexual harassment, you know, or maybe it's the guy's mistake. They are not polite. They should be. They should learn the etiquette, you know. So, well, that's the three projects that I should choose from there. Well, yeah, it's true. I'm doing the third one right now, but I'm kinda want to make the first one. Maybe I will make the two. You know, I might have a bonus of marks or something. But it's not for the bonus of marks, but I want to deal with the deaf and dumb, you know. I'm more. I feel pity. They are like in an isolated island. They don't hear you, and you don't understand them, and they don't understand you. That kinda no communication makes them kinda hard to deal with them. They are kinda like me. They get furious faster than normal guys. And that's what I witness in the subway. I see them most of the time in the subway and how they deal and how they talk, I mean, communicate with each other. I most of the time looked at them and said, I wish I knew the sign language to understand what they are saying. Maybe they are cursing me or calling me names, you know. But I thought for a while, would I want to learn the sign language to know what they're saying, or to try to talk to them? Maybe trying to learn to teach them something that would help them in their own life. Like, well, if I try to teach them the computer and the internet, I will help you to communicate. I will help them to communicate with people, for instance, in everywhere in the world. I would teach them how to use the YouTube. Well, they will talk in the sign language, so they will not need the mics, you know. Well, or even communicate with people using typing, high five or MySpace or whatever. So it will help them in a way or another communicate with the outer world, not just their small community. Well, that's all for now. I still have my promise. I will talk about ethics someday, if I had time. Well, thanks for listening, and wait for the third episode soon, sooner or later. And also the ethics lectures, sooner or later. See you soon. Bye bye.